Meanwhile, security is high in the affected fire zones. Law enforcement making dozens of arrests for suspected looting. The LA County Sheriff with a stern warning for anyone trying to take advantage of this ongoing disaster.
Ryan Tillman, real talk, it's the truth.
It's an absolute shame that we even got to be talking about people looting people's homes and taking advantage of them when they've lost it all. Now, this is not something I just saw on the news bit, because obviously we all seeing the stuff on the news bits, but this is actually something that I know friends of mine that have been directly impacted by. I was actually talking to a few friends of mine last week who have been impacted by these fires, and one of them sent me over a video that was taken from their Ring doorbell camera the moment after they were evacuated from their home, and they had looters going in there and basically robbing or taking everything from the house, burglarizing the home and taking everything. This is sad. This is sad. Now, I will say this. The DA has now come out, and the DA is saying, hey, look, we're not going to be light on these people. We're going to be tough on them.
There have been certain people that we have given a warning to because we anticipated that this was going to happen. And these are the criminals. These are the people who are seeking to exploit this tragedy for their own benefit. These are people who have engaged in looting, arson. We've also investigated price gouging. We'll be investigating internet scams and the like. Today, we're here to announce that the promise that we made when we started this, that these criminals would be arrested, they would be prosecuted, and they will be maximally punished, is a promise we are keeping.
And so I think that is a good thing. And I think finally, you know, we're actually going to try to start punishing people for doing, you know, things that they shouldn't be doing. But the mere fact that we even have to bring this issue up is sad. I mean, there's no excuse for it. So where does all of this start? I think it starts in a few places. Number one is we've empowered people to make them feel like they can do whatever they want to do. People have, over the years, they've grown more callous to committing crimes. They've grown more like heartless towards other people. And it's this me mentality. It's this, what do I need? What do I need to survive? You guys don't believe me? Watch this clip that was taken. This was a few years ago when they were rioting and stuff like that. But watch this clip of what this lady had to say about looting and why it's okay. Let's watch it real quick.
If somebody decides to loot a Gucci or a Macy's or a Nike, because that makes sure that that person eats. That makes sure that that person has clothes. That's reparations. That is reparations. Anything they want to take it, because these businesses have insurance. They're going to get their money back. My people aren't getting anything.
You see, is this type of rhetoric that is allowing people to feel empowered to go into somebody's home and take everything? Like, I think in one of the homes I saw, they removed $200,000 worth of cash, awards, you name it, clothing. Are the people breaking in there? Are these the people that are trying to feed their babies and stuff like that? No. And the other part about that is like, think about it like this, like in these states, especially California, there's already so many programs that are put in place to help those that don't have anything. It's not to say that we do the best, but I'm telling you, I know firsthand that there are programs out there that can help feed people that are struggling. So when you have rhetoric like this that happened years ago with saying, hey, this is why we go in there and steal Louis bags because this is our form of reparations, is that type of mentality and lawlessness that is encouraging people to go and break in and take advantage of these victims who are losing everything in these home fires. Like there needs to be a place where we draw a line in the sand and say enough is enough. Now, I am all about, you know, reformation and helping people out. Like, I'm one of those guys that even if you make a mistake, I really truly feel that anybody can be rebuilt up. I mean, if you look, again, I tell you guys, I'm all the time, I'm a Christian guy. And if you look at the thief on the cross, the dude spent his whole life breaking all sorts of different laws and doing all these things. And Jesus looked at him and said, today you should be with me in paradise. So I believe anybody can be transformed, but just because I can believe you can be transformed and reformed, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't face consequences when you do something that you're not supposed to do. Why is that so hard for us to look at things from that perspective as opposed to being so polarized on either perspective? What do you guys think in the comment section below?